Hello everybody and welcome back to the NerdThings Discord and welcome! Today we are going to be continuing with some work on the Inferno engine. We've got a couple things I have now needing to do, but a lot of it is fairly straightforward. I'm just going to set up my workspace and then we shall begin. All I need to do is open the project and set up my GitHub. I'll open up the project. We're going to be working on the runtime today, which will be more of the drawing engines, etc. like that. Remember to join the Discord server if you're new, and you can always get in and talk to us through the stream chat as well. So, without further hold up or ado, let's open up Visual Studio. I will. Right, that's it. Show the screen. Here we are. Right. So this is where I got last time I was cleaning up. Right, so I'm going to close everything because what we're doing now is we're going to go into here and look at the runtime to-dos. Lua support is something I'm doing in my own time. It's just porting classes and etc. like that, making it a bit more usable. But for now, what we're doing is we're going to work on, which one was it? Merge services back into the children's system, because that's something I want to do. And then also Lua meta methods, I'm actually going to move that to to-do and bring something else more fun in that we're going to do today. Let's try. Now I'll have to check chat like this today because I don't have anything set up on my TV. The parameters thing. Right, let's go. So, first of all, we're going to move the runtime. No, we're going to merge services back. So basically, instance will no longer have services. I've just decided they're just too clunky, too overcomplicated to use, so I'm just going to completely delete them all and just use the child service. I should remove this. All these args will be changed in a minute. Hang on, let me just bring that other code back for a second, because I want to copy this code, because I'm bringing this back for children now. And so right, so now you can get children like that. Right, and so now we've got to go around the errors and get child. Let's just go and smack build so that we can fix all these errors in a oneer. Oh, pings. Right. So, now we just go around and replace get service with get child. That's all we need to do. God. if I build this should build without any errors now. Right, so that didn't throw any errors. Next, we're going to go into game and we're going to change the arguments. And we're going to see how this goes. This isn't going to go well, I don't think. Going to pass sprite batch. Update and that can stay the same, it's just this that's getting updated. Right, I also want to send the matrix down the line. So go back to game. Alright, and then I provide that, which jumps down here. Which will accept that. Rip YouTube chat, yeah, YouTube chat isn't really used much anymore, is it? Since I got this new Discord chat area done. Right, so now I need to go and then I do that. That should work. Let's try this. There we go. Changed all that arg system pretty easily. That is done. That's done. So now we're gonna bring runtime into a separate class library. No. Errors will fire an event. So we've got the error service. Right, and when you throw an error, right, so then oops. That will allow people to do on-error save data, which will be very useful. So yeah, let's see how many viewers we got. 3, not bad. Right, so now we throw an event on that. That's done. Really easily jumping through all these. UI support for the runtime. We just need to do the graphics for that. Now, I thought Sprite disappeared from here, but it didn't. I just need to go re-add it. As we go to the core, we can find Sprite there. And it's added now. So now we can create a sprite, almost. We just need to fix the new conventions. Oopsie. Hold on a second. And so, matrix. Alright, and then I can go. Hang on a second. Righty then. Let's go and update this to accept the sprite batch. And then go and do the usual sprite update. Why does it need the... Doesn't. It just has that from an old convention that it used to have. And so now I can remove that completely. Right. So now that sprite is done. Text label should also be done. Right, I need to do the fonts though. Which comes to the alleyway porting and such. Because you port a bunch of stuff so it works. Right? Right then. Now we can't use that stream chat. Manager's online, shall we see if he'll join? Right. So. Okay. I shall wait for his response. Just spam a little bit. Okie dokie, so. So I've updated the conventions, I've moved them over. UI through the runtime thingy bob. Right, let's try and make this work, 'cause it should work now. So you need to add something into the game UI. Should I make a UI container I can just use a folder, can't I? Actually, no. The game UI will not draw things. It'll have to have a UI. No, the game UI will be very specific. So I will add actually a class. It will only draw things that are in a UI thing. So if it's not a UI chart, if it's not a thing that is a UI thingy, it makes sense in my head. Okay, right. So what we want to do is we want to make a new service called Game UI. Right, so it's a standard service at the moment, and then okay, and then I go public game UI game model game. Overriding draw, then it will do none of this code here. It will go no base, because that would end up with double draws. You went offline. Zolify is no longer allowed to chat. Right, so now we need to make the GUI class. I need to get the usual constructors out. Right, and then we can go then go now this will actually now become game UI because now it's gotten a class. And then I just need to go into game and update it. Okay, and now that text label just needs a font. Okay, so now I need to go text label. Right, and then I go back to game 1 and I go right, and so now I might be able to see Bob displayed on the screen. Actually, text label dot set position new position. Damn it, I forgot to make the constructors. And then I go in here and go so now if I hit start, this should hopefully work and it should say Bob. Hang on. It's phasing out the old instance system. Well, the service separation bit. So if either of them conditions are true, it'll stop. That should finish my issue from breaking it. It says Bob, but that's not in the center. Position should have made it in the center. But it said Bob. That's a breakthrough and a half now. Right. So, position shouldn't be rendering it in the middle. It shouldn't render in the middle. This is not right. It should render in that corner. Let's render it at 1 just to see what happens. Right, so I spawn it at 0 again, or negative 10 actually. Let's try that. Why did that not move? It's not moving at all, is it? Position isn't being converted. Let's see, negative 10, negative 10. That should be making a new vector of negative 10, shouldn't it? Right, I'm gonna break the game here so badly, and just go into the label code and go message. Okay, no, I can't do that. Just add that temporarily. Let's do that. Just so it'll spam the position in there. And the output. Negative 10. So that is not rendering at negative 10 though, is it? Can't be bothered working it out, so I'll just do divided by negative 2. Okay. Divide by 2. Oops, my math did not work there. Okay. Okay, I've got an idea. We can just make the position relative to the bounds, can't we? Setup, we'll set the screen bounds and the virtual resolution. The virtual resolution can then be used to set a position global. Right, and so if I go into game, I want that to be a capital M, please. Isn't this going to show up anywhere else? Don't make me dig deeper than this. Force window size. Right, and then that should work. Right, and then what I do here is when you get it, it will also update the modifier, so it'll get
Find something to the equivalent of
BRB fam. Just went to get some stuff to chow down on. I like that like to dislike ratio too. It's really good, isn't it? Right, and so that would create an infinite loop. You use underscores on that, otherwise that would loop over infinitely doing this sort of thing. And then there we go. So the modifier will get updated if it's different when this thing is being accessed, which it will always be accessed if it's in use. And then it'll be accessed by that, it'll be accessed by this, and then I just need to go and make these proper. There we go, look at that. Perfect. And then this will make it 100% work. So now I could tell it to go 0, 0 and it would work, I hope. Hang on a minute, I need to go divide by 2, don't I? Where is it? Position. There we are. Modifier will always be set to that divided by 2. And then when I set it up here, divide by 2. Right, so now that should 0, 0 should work. overflow exception was thrown. Why was an overflow exception thrown? Ah. Why did I not see that? Okay, I don't even need to do that because of how much safeguarding I have up there anyway. If there's no modifier, don't apply it because it will be applied when it's used. There. What? Right, so once that's done, F5. There we go. That is 0, 0 as well. Perfect. Right, for those of you wondering what, where was it? I've lost it again. Yeah, what this is all is, it's old code from the old system. Like, this is an iState. This is an old UI. This is what UIs used to look like, which is absolute garbage. Which is why now, this is a UI that says Bob. This was a Hello World label. That was the Hello World label beforehand. Man, this could be a Hello World label. Look. We just did a Hello World program in Inferno. Brilliant. We'll just delete the old test UI. Right. It's nearly 7 o'clock, which means I'll have to go. very soon. Let's just make another text label. Right? I'll do all of this. But 20. And then go UI to add child text label. This should not draw. There we go, look. That is not parented by a GUI, so it will not be drawn. If that were in Workspace, that would draw anyway. There. That would draw because it's in Workspace, it doesn't discriminate. Right. I'm gonna leave this stream here. I think it's been a decent little bit of time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.